co-host today is known for dropping sick beats.
Yes.
But today, she's dropping knowledge at the girl chat table. Everyone, say what's up to Remy Ma. Remy, you up for some girl chat?
All the time.
Let's do it.
You know, that's good.
All right, now before we begin, I just want to remind everyone to watch Showtime at the Apollo. It is on tonight on Fox. Yay! And get this, tonight's episode is already making headlines because Richard Pryor's youngest son, Mason, gets on stage to do some stand-up comedy. Ooh. And if you think he'd be a natural, well, check this out.
Boy.
Is that you, my Putin? I love you so much. I love the way you smell. I love the way your name comes off my lips. Boo.
Let's have some respect.
You guys just saw my natural reaction in that moment. I didn't know what to do. Let's just put it this way. Showtime at the Apollo audience, New York keeps it real, and they are not an easy crowd.
Yeah.
Oh wow. We have another fellow New Yorker here.
I mean, I can honestly say the Apollo does not play at all.
Right.
If you not good, they're not gonna let you slide by because you're a little bit good or because of who your parents are. They will let you know. He lucky they ain't said safe man out there.
Okay.
Because he is literally a legend's son. So, Lonnie.
Yes.
You're a comedian. Have you ever gotten out there and had a bad moment like this?
Oh, we all do. His father had one, too. If you look up Up in Smoke, it's a DVD. It shows him bombing, but that same material, he went back, he reworked it, and it was live on Sunset Strip. So,
which is
you know,
huge
this
success.
thing it usually makes you stronger, and that's what I like about Showtime at the Apollo. You can get booed today and still be a star tomorrow. But,
Lauryn Hill.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Lauryn Hill got booed at Showtime at the Apollo, and I always tell people, they're like, well, what do you say to them before they get out there? And I'm like, first of all, I need to add motivational speaker. Because I'll be out there like, look, you got this, you can do it. But most importantly, just being on a legendary stage like Showtime at the Apollo, you're already a winner. The exposure on its own is huge.
Right.
And at the end of the day, they're actually brushing you up to be better for this industry.
Exactly.
You're going to get booed a lot of times when you're trying to make it.
It would probably kill me if I didn't bring it up. Like, so y'all was talking about the Apollo and you didn't bring it up. My brother, Fat Joe, he did the Apollo.
Really?
Yes. And he's a Hispanic rapper, and he won like several weeks in a row.
Wow.
Really?
He brings it up all the time. Like,
I didn't know that. I love Joe. We're friends.
Seriously.
I never knew.
He won several weeks in a row. Like, that was his thing. He would come out. He had on his little, you know, fedora cap, his
That's
cane,
so
his
sick.
suit.
Okay,
I'm
Reppin' BS.
Yes.
So you
I
guys
love
have got to tune in. If you want to see if Mason is able to turn the crowd around, make sure that you tune in to Showtime at the Apollo tonight on Fox at 9/8 Central. See more of my crazy reactions to what happens on the show.
Exactly. Well, speaking of talent, March is Women's History Month.
Yes.
And New York Congressman Hakeem Jeffries found a unique way to celebrate. Now, the congressman has decided to honor the great women of hip-hop for their contributions to music and culture.
That's right.
And the congressman has made a list of his top 10 best female rap lyrical collaborations of all time. And although he has not finished revealing the list yet, I can't speak. Already coming in number 7 for the Annie Up remix is our girl Remy Ma.
Number 7. That is cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Annie Up.
That's so crazy because I'm sitting here when you said, I'm like, okay, first of all, I think I have the preconceived notion that when you think of politicians and congressmen, you think of like older guys. So I'm like, yeah, he's probably gonna put the greats in there, the Queen Latifahs and stuff. Or I hope he bring up Roxanne. So I wasn't even expecting my name. Let's go. Matter of fact, Congressman, can we talk about getting some things changed in my criminal history?
Okay. All right.
Okay. What can we do? I'll write a rhyme just
What
for
you want to change?
Take me off of parole. What are you talking about? I have to get permission to come here, okay? I have to get a travel pass.
Oh, you have to get permission to come
Yes,
here.
I have to
that
get
work?
permission. Like, I have to say, I'm going to host the Real.
No
I'm flying on
way.
this flight. This is the hotel that I'm staying at. This
Wait,
is the
how
day I'm
long do you have
leaving.
to do that?
5 years. Well, not 5. Now I have 18 months left.
Okay.
But Congressman, if you can make that 18 months, I'll write you a 16. I'll perform it at the next big concert.
Wow, a lot of young people don't know. I mean, let's keep it real. This is a learning lesson.
No, it's serious.
So you can't just wake up and be like, oh, I want to go on vacation to Hawaii tomorrow.
No, I can't. Forget vacation. I can't even. Someone could call like, hey, ma'am, we have 100,000 for you to come over here and do. I can't just be like, yes, I accept it. I have to wait and be like, hold on. Let me see if I can go first. No, not really, unless it's like international, which I've been having a hard time getting. I have yet to leave the country. I had one of the biggest songs and I couldn't leave. I was stuck here. So, you know, like I have my new song, Melanin Magic, that's out. I can't go. I can only stay in the States because it's really hard to promote. So, trust me, I'm praying for this 18 months to go by.
But I feel like when you're on our show, you're kind of doing community service because you're helping our community right now.
You know what?
You really are. And songs like Melanin Magic are so empowering.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, once you put yourself in the path of the people and of the system, your life is not your life anymore.
And you have to watch who you're hanging around, too.
I can't be around other people that's been in things. I can't be around people that are smoking. I can't drink. People be like, you know, even I don't drink anyway, but people be surprised. I'm like, I'm not even allowed to drink at all. They're like, really? Wow.
You're not allowed. You can't go and have a glass of wine.
I have to be in the house by 11 p.m.
Wow.
You have a curfew?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Nothing good happens before 11 p.m.
Congressman, she's a good woman, so let's help her out, Congressman.
Yes. But people don't know this. That was super. I just learned so much.
Oh, wow.
Well, one thing that always gets a bad rap, you felt that? is talking about your ex on a first date. But according to Cosmo, you should do it more often. They said, why would mentioning the fact that you dated someone else be hurtful to your date you just met? If you're worried that they'll get irrationally jealous, isn't that a huge red flag? Also, if you have had a healthy relationship with your ex, then it shows that you're capable of having one with your date too. So ladies, would you ever bring out the X-Files on a first date?
Not on a first date. I don't know, I'm trying to figure out if I'm attracted to you or not. That's just TMI. I want to have fun on the first date. I don't want to think about your past on the first date.
You want to think about your past?
No, Adam and I didn't talk about our exes until, because it really didn't matter, until we were like really in a solid relationship. And honestly, it just came out of curiosity. I just wanted to see who he dated before. That's it.
Yeah,
I never took it past anything like that. I think it's irrelevant for me.
Let's just say you don't bring it up.
Yeah.
But let's say the other brings it up.
Yeah, that's
I would not change the topic. I would lean in and listen because I want to hear how that person is talking about their ex. It's going to show you who their character is.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
They always say when things don't go the way you want them to, that's when you see who a person really is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if they're gonna badmouth that person, trust me, they'll turn around and badmouth you
I'm a total
too.
different person. By the time, before we even go on the first date, I know everything about every girl that I could have possibly found out that you ever been with. So we don't even need to talk about it. I can tell you some things about her that you don't know.
You do the research. You do the research before.
Because I want to know what I'm dealing with. Sometimes you have to investigate before you even get, because I don't want to waste my time. Like, I want to know, before I even sit down, I know who you was with last week, who you was with last month, who you was in a long term, who you might have a baby by, because guys don't want to tell you that. Because
What, you Google the person?
Yeah, are you,
how you do
are
it?
you asking friends? What are you doing?
I mean, most of the time before you even get to the day, if you like the guy, you already did your history. Like, you know who he hangs out with, you know certain things about him, who he used to mess with. But once you're in a relationship, that's when you get the extra. So why was you with the one that never had a job ever before? You know her? Yeah, like, what
He gonna say, because she got some good stuff.
That's what he's not gonna say.
Right, that's what he's not gonna say at all.
I try to practice the golden rule, which is do unto others as you would want done to yourself. I don't want to sit at a date on the first date and have a dude sitting there talking to me about his ex.
What Jeannie is saying that sometimes they ask you, they'll go the classic, why are you still single? And then you go, and then that leads to
be honest?
Now, if they ask me, then that's different. But I'm not just going to bring it up because I don't want to be on a date with somebody sitting talking about their ex, so why am I going to do that? But I will say this, if they just want to offer up information, I'm with Jeannie, girl. I'm all ears. I'm listening like, give it to me. Give it to me. And then what happened?
Are you going to tell them, Jeannie? Are you going to talk about?
Well, okay, so I've been on a couple dates, right? And
it's more than a couple, Jeannie.
So I've been out in these streets. No, okay. So I went on 4 dates with 4 different guys, right? And fun dates. Like, I'm not trying to be that girl. I just want to enjoy, and, you know, you got to get used to
We know you're not a hoe yet. Okay,
yeah, yet.
A hoe
So I
yet.
went on dates, and out of all of them, they asked, like, oh, are you involved in anything, or what's happening? And some of them have heard, you know, about divorce. And so I said, yeah, I went through a divorce, and, you know, that was, you know, a hard time in the past. But there was only one guy out of the 4 that asked, what had happened, and are you okay from it? Like, how's it going for you?
Yes.
And I actually like him the best because that was a very thoughtful and mature person to be ready to hear whatever it is that I had to say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
And it opened the door for me to be able to ask anything I wanted to. So we actually had a really bomb conversation about our exes and what worked and what didn't work. And it allowed me to see how's he going to talk about him and how am I going to talk about my ex. Because that's a person I chose and that's a person that I loved and had a relationship with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it makes you check your spirit a little bit. So I liked it. You might have another chance.
I have a question. Was that the first date, though?
Yes.
Or
It was
did you
the
know
first
this
date.
person?
I know, it's crazy. I know it's crazy. It's the first
Okay.
date. But if you know me, whether you watch the show or you're going to take me out, you're going to get right away that I'm real as real can be from the get-go. I don't have any skeletons in the closet because I want to do unto others. I want you to be as real with me as I'm about to be with you.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
I just think you should, if you do talk, you shouldn't trash talk about the ex.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
just
You should just,
whack.
you know, really like, you know, just try to be somewhat positive and say maybe it just didn't work out and then move on to another subject if you know, if they
And
ask.
yeah. And while if there are things that went bad, there's still ways that you can speak about it so that you know that you own what you did wrong too, because it always takes 2 to tango,
That's right.
You got to own that.
Yeah.
Now, while it can be uncomfortable talking about someone's ex, it can also be uncomfortable talking about someone's weight. And get this, according to Elite Daily, if you notice that someone's lost weight, you should keep your mouth shut and not compliment them. This is what they're saying. They say that complimenting someone on their weight loss might actually lead to unhealthy body image issues because of the pressure they now feel to keep the weight off. So ladies, do you think we're doing our sisters a disservice by complimenting their weight loss journey?
I disagree with this only because I obviously went through a bit of a weight loss with obviously when I got married, I've gained it all back, thank you. But in that, when people were like, you're getting so thin, I was like, yes, I am. And I was really excited about it, but it also kept me on the path and it was positive.
It motivates you.
I think if you want to take anything negative in a negative way, you will take it in a negative way. You can spin anything to view it as positive, and I think we have to check our minds and not check people all the time.
I concur.
Receiving
How do
a
you feel,
positive way.
Lonnie, what do you think?
feel?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but some people over-exaggerate. I mean,
What do you mean?
know what I mean? It's like where I was at this premiere last night, and so the lady, 2 nights ago, and the lady looked at me and said, oh, Lonnie, you're so thin. And I'm like, bitch, I'm not thin like that. You know what I mean? It's like...
Don't OD.
Yeah, don't overdo it.
I actually agree with you in that sense. What I don't like is when people actually come up to you and they're like, oh my gosh, you're so much tinier in person.
They do that to me all the
Yeah, they're like,
time.
you look, one older woman actually said, you look so much bigger on TV. It does add 10 pounds. And I was like, what am I supposed to do with that information? Thank you.
Yeah, people literally will be like, you look so much chubbier on television. You're
They so
you
do.
are
They
thin
do.
in person. Yes, I am. I'll take that. But that's whack. That's like an underhanded compliment.
Yeah, it's like, oh, look at you, your cute little outfit. When they say, when people add the word little to it, you're like, why is my outfit little?
Remy,
So it was like one of those type of situations.
I have to say, when I first saw you in a long time, the first thing that came out of my mouth was, "Oh my gosh, you look amazing!
Yeah.
You lost weight. How did that make you feel?"
In my head, I
Yes.
was like, if I actually told them upstairs, I was
Oh,
like,
Lord.
if one more person tells me that I lost weight, I am definitely rewarding myself with a cheeseburger. So
Oh,
let me get one more. You
I hear that.
Like,
Because they're like,
because you're like, all right, I'm on
So
the
it
right
felt
path.
good
Like,
to you.
yeah, I feel like you don't really know how much weight you lost because you see yourself every
every
day.
day.
So it's when you see people that you don't see that often.
Yeah.
And it feels good because when you feel like you're trying, you're dieting, you're exercising, or whatever you're doing to lose weight, and you feel like you're not going anywhere, that's what makes me want to stop. Like, you know what, I'm sitting here, I'm starving myself for nothing.
No one said anything.
Milkshake,
Pointless.
donut, like, you know, it makes you feel like you're doing it for no reason. So I personally, I'm with Adrian. Tell me, if you think I lost a half a pound, if you think my face look thin on that angle, tell me so I could be like this.
So I have to ask, Remy. Girl, share the secrets. How did you do it?
Well, for the past 8 months, I've been pescatarian.
Oh, I love
that. I didn't eat pork already, but I
what's pescatarian?
No pork, no turkey. Pescatarian. No pork, no turkey, no chicken, no beef, nothing. And I don't do it every day, though. Probably about like 3 days out of the week, I do like some type of fish or shrimp or crab or something like that. But I have my friends that I try to tell them all the time. They're like, I've stopped eating meat, but it's not working. I'm like, yeah, so how many pots of macaroni and cheese did you eat? Like, you have to still be careful of, the size that you're doing. And water.
Yes. And are you working out?
Yes. I do at least 30 minutes of cardio every day. Like, that's
every
like my...
day.
Because if you don't, like, you have to get your body used to it.
Your metabolism going.
If you do a half an hour every day of some type of cardio, that's better than doing 2 hours every other day or whatever. Like, it's because your body starts to get
do something,
used to it.
move.
Well, you look amazing,
Right.
Remy.
You really do.
Thank you, guys.